Alright, welcome back to another video. Today's video I am going to reattempt to make this little trinket tray. This was one of my most watched videos and I attempted to put this tattoo on it and it failed. I mean, there's some of it on there, but it wasn't what I wanted or expected. Some of the tattoo is still on there. I've tried cleaning it off. I can't get it to come off. So I am going to try this a different way. I'm going to put this on afterwards. So what I'm going to do then is I have, what do I have here? 3 ounces of Let's Resin Fast Cure. I am going to mix some of this blue sapphire in. I'm going to mix some of this mermaid in and some of this Caribbean blue from Marabou for water. This is Ranger. And then I'm going to use aluminum white to make the waves. So what I'm going to do first though is, and then I'm going to use sand also. I'm going to mix a tiny bit of the Sands of Time glitter in with the sand. So we're going to do the ocean white. I'm going to pour clear in, and then I'm going to put some white in, like I said, and put the blue in and do that and let it cure, and then do the sand with some of these shells in it. And then once everything's cured, then I will do the tattoo and then put a coat over that to seal it in. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward through this and you can just watch. right, so once I was done blending, I let it set up a little bit, and I went and put the seashells in there, and I'm sorry, somehow I lost the footage. Pardon me. So what I'm doing here is using the Fast Cure by Let's Resin, and I am mixing up some, I'm showing you there that it's cured. I'm going to use some of the sand that I got from Hilton Head Island, and I'm going to mix it in with the epoxy. See, there it is, nice and pretty. For some reason, I don't know if this is just, can't be just me, but why is it that there's so much sand or air bubbles in sand when you're mixing it with the epoxy? I'm clueless. So yeah, I'm just going to pour a little bit in there, a little bit of the resin or epoxy into that little white mixing cup. And I did not mix up enough, so you'll see here in a few minutes or a few seconds that I had to mix up some more. Anyway, I'm going to use this little plastic cup thingy, and like that, and pour it in there and mix it up. I did it over the bucket of sand because sand's like glitter. It gets everywhere. So I'm just going to go ahead and slowly stir this together. Get it all incorporated. I don't want to go fast because, as I said, this stuff just loves bubbles. I don't get it. I don't know. Yep, just go ahead and get it all stirred up. Mix it all up in one direction. Try to introduce as least amount of more air bubbles as possible. I just want to say, if you're enjoying the video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you're a current subscriber, thank you. Thank you for watching today. If you are not a current subscriber, please consider being a subscriber or subscribing. And don't forget to hit that like button, and on that bell there's a little notification that says all, and you'll get everything that I upload, everything new that I upload. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and pour that in there like that. And here's where I realize, I just don't have enough, so I'm going to mix up some more. And there we go, just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all incorporated, pour it in, get it all spread out. I think in this mixture I maybe added a little bit more sand too, because it was a little thicker. That's why I'm trying to blend it together, both batches of sand. Whatever works. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and get this spread out like I was saying. And then I'm going to use my little torch. I'm going to torch the heck out of it several different times because the air bubbles just keep rising. And squirt it down a couple times. And then I do believe I will put the what do you call it? The dome for the heating mat so that it cures quicker. And then we'll be ready to move on. All right, well, it's been a few hours. It is hard enough. I can hear it. So, let's go ahead and a little bit of cleanup there. Got the sand, I mean the gold, the sand, but whatever it is. Well, didn't pick up any of the tattoo, thank goodness. Let's see, where's the old one? In comparison. The sand's a little dark. But I do love the layering of it. I love that. Only got a couple holes there. But the edge is all white. Or clear, I mean, that's pretty cool. Not much of the blue, and the whites fell down in there. But I do love that. And there's a bubble in there. You can see the seashells. I do think I like this one better. Right, I'm gonna let it finish curing and then be back and we'll put the tattoo on there. So we'll be back. All right, so we are now going to, or I am now going to attempt to do this tattoo. And I say attempt because, as you know, the last time it did not work out. So this says it is colorless at first and gradually turns dark blue after 24 to 36 hours. And this is the part you peel off and you put down like such. So I'm going to cut around here. Anytime I've ever done a tattoo, the sticky side always gets put onto the arm or leg or face or wherever you're putting it. So it should be no different from this. I'm not quite sure what I did last time, but I will link that video in the description below and I'll towards the end here if you would like to watch that. So, because it doesn't really matter. Be like that. That is how I'll do that. So, peel that off. And lay it down. Take a paper towel. Ooh, this water is cold and it's sitting by the door. And just wet it down. And I failed to mention it earlier in the video that this is sitting on top of the Let's Resins leveling little table thingy, because this table that it's sitting on is definitely not level. Try not to make too big of a mess with water because it's cold here and I don't feel like I can clean up a lot of water. Okay, let's get that all saturated. This mat, heating mat, I got from Amazon. I have linked it, and I will link it in the description box below also. And everything else that I've used in this video will be linked and listed below. And if you are not a current subscriber, please consider subscribing. Leave a comment, like my video. YouTube's algorithm likes comments and likes, and it's all free. So, thank you to my current subscribers as well, and thank you for watching, everybody. Oh my goodness. Okay, now let's see here. So it is on there. Don't scratch it. Okay, so it is there. You can barely see it. It does say to give it time. It'll darken. 24 to 36 hours. Seems like a lot, but so I'm just gonna go ahead and dab a little bit of the water out if there's any water in there. I'll let it sit and we'll be back. I don't want to pour resin over this yet. Because as it sits like that, you can't see anything. Let's see here. I don't know. Alright, so I'll be back again. Alright, so it's been a couple hours and this tattoo just really isn't doing much of anything, so I'm going to attempt to take it off. Using 99% isopropyl alcohol and some paper towels. That's too bad because that was a cool tattoo. But it is what it is. This is a tool I got for the silhouette, like silhouette cutting machine. Or it's for that. It's that brand. still see a little bit of it. All right, so I am going to, since that did not work out, I'm going to put a sticker on there. Got these dolphins. I'm thinking maybe just one of them. Without the bubbles. We'll just do the one. Well, you can't see those dolphins very well either. So, that's a no-go. I do have these. However, I think they will lose their shine under the epoxy. guess we shall see, huh? Alright, I'm going to put some UV resin on it. Use some resin rockers. I'm sure it's going to lose the holographicness. No idea how much I need. Alright, and that's going to be a wrap. So, yeah, unfortunately it didn't turn out quite like I was hoping it to, but it is still beautiful. I still love it. I love dolphins. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you are a current subscriber, thank you so much. If you are not currently subscribed, please consider subscribing. And until my next video, have a good day, have a good night, whatever it may be for you. Take care.